Folks, I'm sorry. I thought I set this thing for 8:30, and I messed up. Are we at 3,000? Happy Quack. Thank you, F&P, Kaleidoscope. I know I was at 3,000 yet. We got Baddest Bees, Prepare Christian. Yeah, Christian, a lot of people got those rakes. That's actually in my front yard for a lawn ornament. That's the one my granddaddy used. I was sitting here waiting for 8:30 to go live and had to walk by the thing. And see, I messed up, put it for 8:15. Let me back up a little bit so y'all can see me. All right, everybody tell me what's going on. Okay, hey, preacher. I got to remember how to do this. I ain't done one in so long. I think my tablet's breaking in. It's getting a little less glitchy. As long as I'm touching the screen, it works. Hey, Bobby. Chop your finger off. Glad to hear that, Mountain Mama. Tell me what happened. How'd you get your finger cut off? I didn't know I'd made 3,000. Last time I looked at it, I was at 295. But I was hoping I would beat 3 by the time we went live tonight. Eddie. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Amber. Well, hey, Tracy, how you doing? How many people did I lose by being 10 minutes late? I don't know why I put it at 8:15. Bobby, I was trying to get Eddie to come here because you could see he was still alive and everything, but he ain't heard me yet. Hey, Troy, how you doing? Lucas Yunker, welcome to the live. Has anybody got any questions tonight? Warren, I looked down and it was at like 14 or 15. Hey, Dave. Oh, just so he could wave at you, Bobby. That's all. Oh, I hate to hear that, Amber. I hate to hear that by a lot. We're glad to have you, Troy. Which part stuck? The actual control valve on the pump or the control lever? I know it was an accident, but I still whoop him. Well, Michael, I know about them 18-hour days too. Oh, thank you, Warren. Christian, spray it down good with some good penetrating oil, not WD-40. Go up under the leaf towels and spray it. And tap it with a hammer, spray it, come back tomorrow, tap it, spray it, come back tomorrow, tap it. And that may work. If that won't work, you're going to have to heat it. You're going to have to take the lift cover off the tractor, put a torch to it. Hey, M&D Ranch. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. It is, man. It's going up $1.50 a bag here. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Tracy, but I can't tell you nothing about growing rice. Well, preacher, I knew it was going to happen. In fact, the first thumbnail I was going to upload, I was playing with the tablet today trying to take pictures, was the pork we got in the freezer. Or I got in the freezer. $1 per 100 pounds here. Yeah, I saw that today, Amber. 50-pound bag of pig and sow here's now almost $11. I still got plenty of corn I can make it, but y'all know I've been kind of in a bind lately and ain't been making feed like I ought to. Had about buy some mess like that. Yeah, I believe that, Michael. Let me tell you something else. We sold the cows Wednesday. Hauled them off Wednesday. We sold them yesterday. Y'all guess what them cows brought a pound? Best cows I had. Ivermectin injectable. About 3/4 of a cc. I didn't have a choice, Warren. I had to sell them out. Needed the money. And hay's got real scarce here because the rye won't grow. And everybody was out of hay. I was going to have to start buying it from somewhere else and paying $40 or $50 a bale for it. So if I'd have kept them, the additional feed costs would eat up any additional money they'd have brought later on. But Jack made a better deal on his milk cow than I made on the ones I sold. Well, glad to hear that, Dave. That's exactly right, preacher. Did I tell you? That's what they brought. It was 50 cents a pound. Good cows, pretty cows. Brought 50 cents a pound. No, 50 cents a pound, Matt. 50 cents a pound. Blake, they're dirt cheap here too. These are bred cows. Yeah, that's like fire sale price, preacher. They should have brought one. What that means is they brought $600 a piece, and they should have brought 2,000 a piece. All of them brought what one of them should have brought. The whole herd, Pete. The whole herd. Hey, Toad Hill, how's everything going your way? But I get to go get my new boar. I got to go get a new boar tomorrow. We're gonna cheat when we load him. Where I got to get him from, I ain't got no way to load him. And well, Matt, it would have knew about being worth it. But I didn't have time to advertise these. A couple of these cows would have been perfect homesteader cows. And well, I had to go back to work. Yep, the town's worth is coming, but I'm gonna cheat. I got a sow in heat. It ain't no chute, ain't no catch pen, ain't no nothing where it's at. So I'm gonna put that sow in heat on my big trailer. It's got a divider in it. Christian, I don't know how far away you are. I forgot where you at, but here a Holstein steer, a pretty Holstein steer, won't bring 80 cents. I mean, the best looking one there ever was when cows are high won't bring 80 cents. Right now they're probably bringing about 30. Yeah, that's right. $11 a pound at the grocery store. I had a friend of mine haul some old big hogs off the other month. 2 or 3 old big sows and a big boar. He carried them to the auction. That's what I'm gonna do, Warren. I'm gonna stick her. I bet he runs on that trailer. I bet there ain't no fighting. I bet there ain't no. I bet we ain't got to get the trailer close to the Blake. They won't bring that here because I sold one pretty bull calf about 600 pounds. He should have brought $1.40 on a bad day. He brought 90 cents. And I sold a couple of small heifers to an individual. He's got to come get them tomorrow. The boys called him today, and they tore through the side of I don't know if he is right now or not, Christian. I don't know if he is or not. If he's selling it himself, he might be. If you got to sell him at auction, no, if you don't lose your butt. Hey, Simply Southern. Oh, I was telling you about the pigs. Boy carried, or hogs, boy carried 2 or 3 big sows and a big bull to the auction. They weren't expecting the boy to bring $10. But he thought them sows might bring 35 cents a pound. They called him the next day and said he needed to come get them, and he owed them $150 for running them through the sale. Tamsworth. Okay, Christian, that they probably does all right with that. Because like us, if we had to sell pigs and pork for what it brought, if we had to sell pigs what they bring at auction, we couldn't, I keep saying we, but I couldn't do anything. We'd have to quit. That's a good question, Dave. Were they selling cows? They don't normally sell cows by the head. I have seen them do it, but around here it's not normal. They'll sell sheep and goats by the head. Sometimes they sell feeder pigs by the head. Pigs are good, Carl. We had to put the old spot board down. And we got a litter of pigs out there that were just weaned, waiting on the guy to come get. Thank you, Jay, man. Thank you. Well, I won't try to turn the lives into, I'm thinking about doing another one a week, and doing one of them is like an educational thing with a topic, talking about a specific thing. And then we want to do one just kind of like the Homestead Fellowship, where everybody just comes in and talks to everybody. And because I can't do the videos like I've been doing, I don't have anybody to film them. And we did just hit 3,000 subscribers, and it seems to be taking off a little bit. We're still getting a lot of questions and a lot of emails, and we seem to be helping a lot of people. But I can't do the videos like I've been doing. So I found a whiteboard the other day, and I've got a tripod. And I finally figured out how to put up a live and get on it and do it. So yeah, Jay, man, we don't talk about that. That's the best way to put it. I'm gonna show y'all. Thank you, Gordon. I want y'all to see something. I don't know if you see that or not. But that's what losing 35 pounds in 3 weeks looks like. Yeah, no worries, Jay, man. We don't want to talk about it. Well, preacher, I'll be in shape. Yeah, I'm getting slim and trim. And we might have some help shooting some videos, I don't know. We use byproduct meal. Thank you, Bobby. Ain't nobody wants to lose no weight. The way I'm losing it, Christian. There ain't nobody I ain't on a good plan. You go talk to Keto about that keto diet she talks about, or something like that. Jay, man, they're supposed to. We're supposed to have PBS out here. Well, they ain't really, a byproduct meal is animal protein, Pete. It's bone meal. And, Jay, man, I don't hardly eat Bojangles. Years ago, I stopped at Bojangles one morning, on the way to work and got a Cajun filet biscuit and a French fry and had a heart attack before I got to where I was working at. And I always blamed it on that Cajun filet biscuit. I don't know if it had anything to do with it or not, but I ain't eaten one since. They might, Pete. They might. Man, I ain't got a Hardee's nowhere close to me. You got to go 20 miles to get to Hardee's. The town I live in, all we got is a single solitary Bojangles. Yeah, Kaleidoscope. I don't do much with the. I ain't a big Bojangles fan, but it's the only fast food option you got. Eastern North Carolina. Eastern North Carolina. Yeah, Carl. There's a lot of things that make. Yeah, that's right, Man. Eastern North Carolina. They sneeze. They sneeze just from dusty feet. You know, pigs get colds and stomach viruses and stuff like. Yeah, Bobby. I ain't never had a sausage and gravy from Hardee's. But you know where they're at. You know how far we got to go to get to them. Well, I don't do it. I've done it more here lately, Christian, than I have in a long time. Man, I used to like them, but they just got old. What I miss, Happy Quack? I got a little air right here. It comes up and covers up the last comment. Well, I don't ever go nowhere sit down to eat no way, Christian. Dippity pig or stand up and fall down. No, I have not, M&D, but I probably know what you're talking about. It's just probably got a different name here. I ain't been to a Cracker Barrel, Christian. I bet I ain't been to a Cracker Barrel in 15 years. The closest one to us is probably in Greenville. And I don't go to Greenville. I don't go to Greenville. I don't go to Raleigh. If a town's got more than one road, I try not to go through it. Oh, it's $16.50 Pete. But it goes a long way. Uh, that's right, Bob. We got one in Greenville. I don't know where the next one would be. Probably Raleigh. Yeah, 50-pound bag. But that 50-pound bag will make it's higher protein than soybean meal by far. It's almost pure protein. So that 50-pound bag will make 500 pound of feed. Probably because it's shut now, Matt. A lot of our places here shut now. I don't know if they got them down there, Kaleidoscope. Yeah, protein. Well, that's what you feed the protein and then supplement level is what you after. You know, hang on, the comments are screwing up again. I ain't eat out this year, I promise. Well, I know that, Bobby. Because the only place I ever go is Stonewalls, and they won't let you in the door. But I reckon you're right, though, because I've seen people going in, yeah, I think I've seen people going in McDonald's the other night. Can you go in Murray's now, Bobby? Or do y'all go to Murray's? M&D, email me some pictures and I'll look it up. I got a veterinary manual in here somewhere. Sores in the middle of her back. She ain't got scabies or something like that, does she? Yeah, for mixing in the feed, Christian, you mix a certain amount of animal protein meal, a certain amount of vitamin and mineral supplements, so much corn and oats or sorghum or whatever you're making it out of. Right now, I'm making it out of soybean meal supplement and corn. Well, you can do it, Tracy, if you want to, but I ain't gonna be there long. Yeah, he said a name something like that, Happy Quack, but I'm not sure what that is. I'm tempted to go find that book. It's been a long time since I've seen one with sores in the middle of the back. And the last time I saw that, I think it was a vitamin A deficiency. Yeah, I ain't paid it no mind. I'm not a big Murray fan, Bobby. Well, we're glad to have you, Christian. I ain't gonna stay up here too much longer. Oh, yellow jackets. Thank you, Christian. I didn't know I was at 3,000. So what do y'all think? Autocorrect got you, didn't it, Bobby? What do y'all think about the doing one educational live, like a classroom setting on a tripod, and then doing one like this a week? Hey, Swafford Homestead, tell everybody about yourself. Well, I think that's what we're going to start doing. We're glad to have you, Pete. You have a good night now. Hey, Lemonade. We're doing pretty good. Brett and Cindy. Who's Brett and Cindy? Really? Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I should have known that. Well, everybody, that's Brent City. Brent City, tell everybody about yourself. I thought we talked about where everybody was going to kind of reiterate for the new folks. So everybody keep the I'm gonna look that up after the live, M&D. Leave a just hi or something in the comments after the live so I can get to you. And if I can find something out about it, I'll leave it in the comments. Well, Tracy, the pen layout, you do it one of several ways. You can, if you'll go look at our pig pen video or that fair to finish video, it'll show you one way that'll work, but you ain't got to do it like I do it. You can do it however you want to, but it'll give you some ideas of what you have to have. Because there's certain things you need to have. You need alleyways to load them. You need a loading chute. You need a ramp. You need the shelters, on the highest, driest part. But as long as you stick to a few little basic kind of sort of rules, you can build your pens just about however you want. Hey, Patch Heaven. Maybe Happy Quiet. Maybe. The last live we had, yeah, that's right, a very hot wire. Eliminate a whole lot of pigs tearing stuff up. In fact, I'm thinking about putting one around the outside the shelters to keep them from tearing my shelters up. We're going to have to replace the tin on two of them where these old sows have just ripped the tin off. Stuck their nose through the... That's right, Bobby. That's exactly right. If you're going to have to do everything by yourself, you got to do it a little bit different. All my stuff's set up where I can pretty much do it right by myself if I have to. I can load pigs by myself if it all goes right. Now, we ran into a little issue with these last load of tops that they wouldn't come out of the big pen. I've never had pigs that wouldn't come out of the big pen. You could open the gate into the walkway, and they will walk out on their own. My big sows and these kind of bigger sow pens, you open the gate, they walk to the gate, they walk right out. They're happy to be out. These tops would not come out. And we had to carry them half and half. Had to carry 4 1 week and 4 the next week because the processor so backed up. And we could not get them out of that pen. Took us all morning to get the 4 out the first time. And then the next day, we got 3 of them walked right out, and the last one we had to chase him. We finally got 2 or 3 people cutting boards and running him out the door. Once they got them in the walkway, they went right on the trailer. Getting them on the trailer was no problem, but getting them out the big pen for some unusual reason was a problem. That's right, Bobby. They got spooked. I mean, I already know what happened. Somebody walked up about time we started loading them. If they see a stranger, they'll smell a rat. Like cows. My cows are the same way. I can almost load them by myself. Or the cows I did have. Don't have any more. But I can just about load them. Why'd you retract that, Bobby? Or did it make you? I know there's some words that you wouldn't think that ever would bother them that they don't like. Oh, that's all right, Kaleidoscope. Thank you. Well, no, it's just that there's more people trying to get pigs killed, Warren, and more people trying to get cows killed because of the expense at the grocery store. Anybody can do it is doing it. There's a little bit of panic, some other things. And we didn't want to get out of the cow business. I just had to. I needed the money. And it was getting tough to feed them. But I have a plan for that because I've been bouncing around in my head for a year or so that I'd be better off doing feeder calves. I'd be better off getting 3 feeder calves and doing something like Christian was talking about, where I feed them out and get them butchered and sell part of them. Sell beef, sell a half and a quarter. I think I can make a little profit doing that where I can't make any profits. That, cows aren't bringing anything right now. And cows are cheap a lot. I mean, cows stay cheap for years. So I believe I can get some feeder calves at a good price. Yeah, that's the same way here, Tracy. If you call right now to get a cow killed, he's going to tell you next year. He better not be born yet. The cow you're going to kill next year better not be born yet. It's gonna be too big. I think I can, Bobby. I think I can. When we changed how we did the pigs, it made a big difference. And I think changing how we do the cows can make a big difference too. Because like I told you in several videos, and I try to tell a lot of people, if the money won't work, the farm won't work. If you can't make the money work out, you just can't. Well, man, I think they might be getting a little better than that for here. That's right, Bobby. It sure is. You know, it'll break your heart. You go to the store and need to buy a pack of hamburger meat, and it's $5 a pound. And you see your cows, and they bring 50 cents. You know. And Bobby, I wish I'd have got that bull calf killed. But a friend of mine's getting a process right now, a steer process right now. We'll get some beef from him. So I really needed what that bull was going to bring. Not that he brought enough to matter. Well, you know, that's what we used to feed out was Friesians, Holsteins. Gordon, I don't see why that wouldn't work. Well, you know, Tracy, the last time we killed a cow here, I swore it was going to be the last time. And they're actually cheaper to get killed now. They actually reduced the price, depending on how big your cow is. It used to be a $350 flat rate. Didn't matter if it was 500 pound or 1,500 pound. Okay, well, that ain't a bad price for 'em. Yeah, I believe that M&D. There's a kind of a well, it's a year. It's a year here. One more person hit that right book, so I got 10. Maybe CD's kicking in. Y'all talk a bunch of yourselves just a minute. I got some young ones I got to check on. They're too quiet. Yeah, the 450 a pound. I think it's 550 a here. I can't see how there wouldn't be, preacher. I don't see how there wouldn't be. But I'll sell pork for $5 a pound. Well, that ain't a bad idea, Gordon, if you make that work. But I'll be right back. I need to go check on them, and I got to stand up for a minute. My hips bothering me. John Lee, come here. Yes. Slip your shoes on for them scraps out brown chicken scraps. What chicken scraps? I ain't gonna tell you you can't find.
Are you still alive?
Mm-hmm. I'm taking that stand-up break so I don't die. Oh, everybody didn't jump off here as soon as I walked off. It might be, Gordon. I made a lot of money. I ain't even started mine yet, preacher. I don't know if I'm gonna grow one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if there's even no point in me growing one.
All there's chicken? Dad.
Well, you know, Tracy, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have one.
Daddy. All this chicken?
Yes, unless you want some of it. You can get some weight on them, Gordon. I've seen some fat.
Sorry. Trying to turn the light on.
I've had some fat, pretty Holstein steers. I've had some Holstein steers, great choice. Just select right along. But yeah, that is a good idea, Tracy. Don't know about them staying. Well, preacher, it ain't. The worst part about it is getting your cuts right. It's hard to learn how to cut steaks and cut pork chops and stuff like that and do it as good as a butcher. You can learn to do it, though. I got all the faith in you in the world, but you about need somebody to teach you. I mean, I think they could teach you in half a day, but you about need somebody to teach you. Yeah, I believe that, preacher. They might, Bobby. We used to sell to the Piggly Wigglies. My daddy sold to the Piggly Wigglies. Well, that's, going a Holstein, Friesian, whatever you want to call them. They ain't a beef cow. But you can get a pretty one. They do a whole lot better. See, here when we had it dairy, we use a beef bull, put a little beef in them so that the steers would be a little more marketable. That's the best thing we ever done. We'll check into that, Bobby. If they would do that, I might get you to check into that for me. If they would do that, that'd be worth knowing. Find out what their rules are. Yeah, I've sold it at the farmer's market before too. Well, I thought about getting bees, Preacher. I understand, Tracy. Thank you, Bob. I understand, Tracy. I've cut some sorry looking pork chops myself. But I got a neighbor right down the road who's got bees, gives me all the honey and stuff I need. So, I mean, the truth is, I don't eat that much honey. A jar a year would do me. You know, to be honest with you, I ain't eating nothing right now. Shoot, I ain't eating nothing in a month. I did fry a pack of sausage the other night and see how it tasted. I'm gonna have carpal tunnel. I don't know if y'all see it or not, but I got to sit here and keep running my thumb across the screen. Didn't I give y'all a pack of it? There ain't nothing wrong with them, M&D, but they're not the next big thing. I mean, they're a fine pig, but there's a lot of marketing going into them to kind of make them better than everything else, and I don't think they're as good as everything else, but I don't think they're better. You know. But you know how that works. Whatever breed you got is going to be the best breed there is. A lot of that's personal preference. The Herefords look like a Chester White or a Duroc, and I think there's some of both in them. They're going, Brent. They're going. We'll see. Give me a call and I'll talk to you about it on the phone. Yeah, Warren, I played. They're better now. Some of it's the tablet's glitchy. Well, good night, Gordon. Glad to see you. It's doing better. It's like it's breaking in. I don't know if that's a possibility or what, but it's It's doing better. As long as I touch the screen, they stay up there long enough to read them. If you remember last week, you couldn't even read them. I mean, I touched the screen, they stay up there long enough to read them, and I have to touch it again. But they won't pop up. If I don't touch the screen, I won't just touch it. If I don't touch the screen, it won't even show it's got any. Crap, maybe I ain't got my pen. No, I do not, preacher. We used to have one. Hey, NC Farm. That may be something I've got set wrong on YouTube, Happy Quiet. That just dawned on me. I believe that, Brent. I'll put a couple of them on that top boat, especially if you lay it on the ground. That top boat, closest to the block is tough. The other two you can get right in and out. It might be something I got set wrong on YouTube. I thought it was something on the tablet, but it might be on actual YouTube. But I've hit every button up here, you know. Yeah, if you're on a lift, you can put it right in. The last night I had to change in the parking lot because it quit at the gas pump. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the two bolts in at the bottom, cranked the truck, drove to the shop, jacked up, put the third one in it. I worked with that thing for 30 minutes and could not get it started, could not get it in. I didn't even have a jack with me, you know. So I was laying just jammed up under the truck. I figured two would hold it good enough to crank it and get it to the house. Yeah, that's about right, preacher. But you know, I'll tell you something. Nowadays, I put gear reductions on. If we take our starter off and there's a gear reduction on it, talking about catching a wild hive, Tracy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Warren. I'm not tech savvy enough. I'm probably the last person in the world to ever need a YouTube channel. I can't make a Facebook post, much less a video. So, probably the very last person that needed a YouTube channel. Yeah, they're off. The one that I'm talking about are gear reduction 3 bolt on that expedition. Well, I'm doing better than I ever thought I would. Yeah, I've seen something like that, preacher. Yeah, the ones I'm talking about is the 3 bolt gear reduction. Well, it's kind of a small starter, if I remember right. Last one I put on was on a 5.4, though. I don't know what size motor you got. Probably all the same, though. Yeah, we're the thing, but I had to put brakes on my red truck today. Yeah, I know exactly what you're dealing with, Brent. The weather's pretty good today, preacher. 6 degrees, a little cloudy. But other than that, we're pretty good. Yep. If you're like me, Brent, you're a big guy. We don't fit under them good. Of course, I'm getting better at it. I bet this is helping my diabetes and my high blood pressure. Losing 30 pounds got to help, right? Got to look for the good and everything. Here's some activity from back there now, Bobby. That's what I'm thinking, Warren. That's what I'm thinking. Well, little NC, it's. Oh, yeah, I'm a diabetic, Bob. I ain't a bad one. I take a pill. I ain't on insulin. Putting brakes on that 8 in ain't nothing. Yeah, I don't know. We'll ever get any snow again. Ah, oh, it ain't hurt me. It ain't hurt me. It ain't one little piece of it. And be honest, I eat about what I want to eat, as long as I ain't stupid, you know. Hey, Johnny, how are you doing tonight? Missing some comments here. I ate some slaw today with my fish plate. Yeah, preacher, we don't get snow here much. And when we do get snow, it ain't here long. I'm doing, Johnny, I'm doing. We've got some troubles and tribulations, but we're doing. Sold my cows. Well, Michael, I'm gonna start doing some more videos. Um, I'm gonna figure out something. I got a couple people willing to help me do it, and the only problem is the way I was doing them ain't gonna work anymore. I got to come up with a different way. And one of the nice things about the way I was doing videos, they were all spur of the moment. They were on something. We had a topic to do something about that I knew something about that I thought would help people. Or people would send me emails or ask me questions in the comments. And next time we were doing what they were asking about, I'd do a video. Well, when you got to call somebody and get them to come over and do a video and they're tied up or whatever, um, it kind of messes that up. Yeah, it'd be farmer. It would be time to. It's time to plant potatoes here. About 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might go out there and start breaking ground for a garden. Like Bobby said, if push comes to shove, I sell it. Can't use it all. I am Brent. I'm looking forward to hot weather. I'm tired of being cold. I hope I ain't got to wear this thing when it gets. This thing was tough today at 60 degrees. I wish I'd never seen this joke. My neck was sweating, hot. Felt like my head was gonna burn off. Ah, yeah, Farmer. Well, we're wet here too. Which part of North Carolina are you in? You're in the mountains, ain't you? We're wet. We're muddy, glommy, mucky here. I'd rather have them in full sun, happy quack, but they probably would grow in the shade. Ashburg. Yeah, we're in basically against Goldsboro. Yeah, that's right, Lemonade. You're up there somewhere around Chapel Hill, Raleigh, ain't you? Oh, Brent, you gotta love it. I love the sweat running in my eyes and yellow flies eating me up. It just makes me happy. I love it when it's so hot when you're working on the back of primer and you put your knee down and you feel it burn the skin off of it as soon as it touches it on top of that 700-degree hydraulic pump. Okay, Lemonade. Yeah, you told me exactly where you one time was. I was gonna send Chris Parks up there with the septic tank truck. Yeah, we're down here where the good barbecue is. That's right. We don't put mustard in the slaw or ketchup in the barbecue. Yeah, I forgot what they wanted, but somebody was gonna burn you a new one on some septic tank work, and I asked him, and he was like, "Shoot, even with driving up there, I can do it cheaper than that." Bob, we used to spread them out under the pine straw. It's red potatoes down here, Johnny. That's all. Yeah, craner egg, and I'd rather have it hot. 29 degrees. We've been down to 29 at night, son. I remember that Lemonade. Oh, that's something I won't tell y'all. I won't tell y'all. I ain't never. That's right. You've been out there, ain't you, Bobby? I don't know if y'all ever. So I'm new to Facebook, right? I've never been on Facebook before last month. And the only reason I went on Facebook is we got the Homestead page. In fact, if y'all ain't looked me up, Chris Pelletier on Facebook and go on the Homestead and Hardway Facebook page, you need to. And that was the only reason I kept it. Well, I guess my status got changed, or we took Darlene off of Facebook or whatever. But now, about 15 times a night, thank you, Johnny. Yeah, I know you did, Johnny. That's right. You're my super fan. I've got one super fan. This Johnny. Thank you. Um, but I get about 15 messages a night. One just popped up, and it'll be you hit the profile, and it'll be some girl. Don't miss that part, Beetle. I didn't get that, Bobby. I thought it was Beetle Flat, but I don't. Is that an Indiana word? Like we got North Carolina words. But it'll be some girl. She'll be 20 years old from Chicago, and expects me to think that she was scrolling through and saw my profile and just fell head over heels in love with me and trying to talk to me. It's a scam, Dave Beetle. I don't get it, Bobby. You got to explain that one to me later. You just block them and delete them. But something I wonder, does anybody ever fail for that? Is there any man in this world that stupid? They're scamming you. They want you to open some attachment or something that's got a virus in it. Well, what gets me warned is I've almost got a couple of times because it'll be some 65-year-old woman. Oh. Oh, okay, Bob. Oh, okay. I got mixed up. I'm sorry. I saw what you're talking about. Well, who would fall for it, Happy Quiet? Who in their right mind would think? And sometimes I mess with them. I ask them, how'd you find me? We don't have any friends in common. Oh, I was just scrolling through your thing. Uh-huh. Does anybody ever fall for this? Yeah, Facebook, you know. And I asked him, I said, really? So you're just super attractive 20-year-old girl, and you live in Minneapolis, and you were just scrolling through, you have no friends in common with me, and you happen to see my profile and went, ooh, what I've always wanted, a fat, ugly hog farmer from eastern North Carolina that smells like hog crap and diesel fuel. Yeah, that's it. I'm in love. And what I don't know is what dummy has ever failed for it, so they keep doing it. Because if it didn't work on somebody, um, well, Warren, I get a lot of Facebook requests from people that watch the YouTube channel. Yeah, that's what I do, farmers. I just delete, block, move on. I don't open nothing. Um, like Thrifty VG sent me a thing today, and I told her, I said, I'm sorry, I don't know you. I don't open attachments. And she said, oh, it's me, Thrifty. So I opened it. What happened about the love of life? Oh, yeah, I'm sure about that. Well, I was going to tell you the one that got me. The one that got me was I got a friend request. Had 25 friends in common, right? And you were one of them, I think. Happy Quiet. In fact, a lot of my friends come from you somehow. And anyway, it was some 60-year-old woman. Well, this girl come up under her profile. I thought I was talking to a 60-year-old woman that just happened to be in the homestead. And then this girl sends a picture. Oh, this is me. This is my mom's account. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. Delete, block. Sorry. You know. Well, I'm not a big fan of Facebook. Yeah, I believe that, Lemonade. Huh? That'll work, Amber. That'll work. Hot Warren. Well, that didn't pop up. Somebody messaged me on Messenger and it popped up. Yeah, I've been told about that too, Farmer. That's why I don't open no attachments. I don't know if it's true or not, but I was told as long as you don't open an attachment, they can't do anything. Don't know if that's true or not. Well, I ain't had that happen to me yet, Johnny. It's about the biggest thing I do on Facebook is tell somebody happy birthday. And I post, I'll share something every once in a while if I like it. The last live we put up, either with June, Dave, or Cherry Point. Really? I ain't heard that one. Tracy, but it's kind of true. I know it well, Dave. I know it well. My best friend stayed there for years and years and years. I've been there many times, picking him up and dropping him off. Good night, M&D. We ain't gonna be up here much longer. It ain't a bad place, Dave. And North Carolina ain't a bad place. A lot of times they come here, get stationed at Virginia, never leave. Well, you know, buyer beware. You know, I'm kind of trusting sort. I always, expect the best out of people. Gets me in trouble sometimes. No, we're gonna get off here in just a few minutes. Everybody wants to kind of finish out and tell everybody goodbye and everything. I said I was gonna stay up till 9:30 ish. Good night, Brent. If I don't know if I missed that or not. Hey, Heirloom Permaculture. Well, I mean, we're going up another few minutes if y'all. Not really, Warren. I really ain't. Sleeping and eating is two things I'm having a bit of trouble with right now. Night, Johnny. Somebody, one more person hit that like button. Make it an even 20. Now the comments won't act up. But anyway, I'm going to give y'all a minute to say goodbye and everything. I can get up and stick. Really? Well, it says like I had 19, got 21 now. It ain't really a big deal, y'all. I'm just. Well, Tracy, I'm going to try to start being more proactive about doing them every Friday. Huh? Oh, give me a call, Warren. I ain't going to bed no time soon, I don't think. But I can't sit here, when used to I could tag team it and I was sitting here and, I could get up and come down. I could do better. I could stay up for a couple hours if I needed to, but I can't do it anymore. In fact, I might get up right now. I'll be back in just a second and sign off. Sorry about that, everybody. Catch up. See y'all. All right, Warren. Everybody, everybody's still in here. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all spending Friday night with me. And remember, you never plow a field but turn it over in your mind. And y'all have a good weekend. And y'all have a good night. And I don't know how to end the stream. I forgot. I don't know how to end the stream, y'all. Huh?